The Greyhound women's soccer program is now under the second-year leadership of head coach Holly Cox, and they've got one goal: make that conference tournament. We'll talk to Coach and some of her senior leaders as we talk Greyhound women's soccer here on the UIndy Xperience. Holly Cox, and this is year 2, correct?
It is.
How is life different in year number 2 compared to year number 1?
Well, I've had a little bit more time to settle in for this season. I've also been able to experience the teams in our conference, so I'm kind of excited to get into conference play, now being a little bit more familiar with the conference.
Yep.
So I'm excited.
It's a pretty good conference, isn't it?
It is. It's very tough. I mean, you have to be on your game every single game we play.
Yep.
You can't afford to take any time off, and with it being such a long and grueling season, like the ladies have said, you've got to execute and you've got to put the ball in the back of the net.
We asked about, the players about, all right, if you're a junior or senior, looking back and making the right decision about coming to UIndy. Kind of the same thing to you. Now 1 year into it, looking back, what are some of the things you've learned about this place that maybe you weren't thinking about when you took the job last February?
I completely the correct decision. I've really enjoyed making a jump from being an assistant to now being a head coach. Yep. I think it's allowed me to grow a lot more in my coaching experience, not only on the field but off the field. Like a few of the ladies mentioned, you're not only a coach but you kind of have to be a sports psychologist as well now. So I've got my fingers kind of into that a little bit more, but I love the area, I love the university. We have such great support here for all our sports teams, and then we have a great relationship with our instructors on the academic side as well, so completely the right decision.
Now that you kind of look back, well, when you made that decision to come here 3 years ago, what was it like to looking back on it now? Was it the right decision that you made?
Yeah, of course. I love the school. I love the atmosphere that the small campus brings and gives me in the classroom and as well as on the field. We're a really tight sports community here, and I really like that.
All right. The major for you here at UIndy is what?
Elementary education.
And so I would assume you might be balancing a season with some student teaching at some point in time?
Yep, I am.
Okay. So what key components from being an elementary school teacher can you use as a leader on the women's soccer team?
I think being a leader and using what I learned in the classroom, I really have learned a lot more about the psychology of people.
Yeah.
And how positive reinforcement really helps people in general.
Yeah.
And I feel like on the field I can use that to encourage my teammates and help them get out of a funk or make another play that's better than the last one just by being more positive.
I would think that flipping that the conditioning you've been going through these 4 years will help you chasing children around the classroom going forward. That might pay off as well.
It might.
in years gone by. What are some of the goals you and your teammates have kind of set for this year?
We're gonna try and take each game one game at a time and focus on each game. And if we do that, then we'll be able to make the conference tournament.
Simple as that, huh?
Yep.
All right, what are your goals that you and your teammates have set for this year?
We really want to make it to conference this year. That's a big goal for us since we haven't been too successful in making it to the conference tourney the past few years. We really want to get there, and we want to score each game. Since I'm in the attack, so we need to get that goal every game.
So when I hear the phrase squad goals, you're just thinking goals, right?
Yes.
Goals, okay, which is always a good goal if you're a soccer player. It's kind of a unique situation. You've got a high school teammate that we just talked to that you're here playing college soccer with as well. What's that connection like?
It's been awesome. It's always nice to have somebody that you actually know and have a same face that you're familiar with. And she's always been a leader. Whatever team I've been on, she's one of the captains. So it's nice to have her and be under her and always lead me in the right direction. Kind
of the same question I asked her as well. Not from far away, growing up in Noblesville. But looking back on it, was this the right decision for you to come here to UIndy?
It definitely was. I love the campus. I love my team. I love everything about it, the professors. It's been a really great experience so far.
And what's the major for you?
I'm double majoring in information systems and business administration.
And you're hoping to use that to do what once your playing days are over with?
My main goal is to hopefully be the manager of an IT department.
It's way over my head.
Yeah.
That's why I sit here and just talk on camera. Best of From you personally, I know you play a forward position. Any sort of goals you've set in terms of finding the back of the net this year?
Yeah, I don't know. I haven't set any individual goals yet, but I'd like to score
hopefully every game.
8, 10, 12, 16. That's all good with you?
42.
You know,
Fine.
22,
42.
42?
Yeah.
2 per game? I like where your head's at. This is going to be a good year. Set the bar very high. Tell us how things are going for you in the classroom.
Great. I had our first classes today, and it was nice to see. I'm a nursing major, so I got to see like my group again because we're all in like the same classes. So that's just nice to see all your friends again.
Listen, there are tough parts about every major, but I would think that being a nursing major, trying to balance that class load with the athletic side of things is very difficult. How do you go about doing that?
Yeah, it's not easy. It's nice when you make friends in the classroom that will help you out, like when you're missing class. And the instructors here, since it's a small campus, it's really nice because they work with you on missing class and are just really good about getting you the information online. And we travel a lot, so you have that time to study when you're traveling, and it's just time management.
And some of the answer to this next question may be just what you said, but how do you think your training as a soccer player is going to help you as a nurse going forward?
It just makes me a leader and step up, I guess, and it just really shows me how to like prioritize. And I just think that would help me in the nursing aspect and being able to like put other people first.
Forever Greyhounds, we're for you.